In other news now, a bold political stand or a missed opportunity. The People's National Party PNP delivered on their threat to boycott Wednesday's critical meeting of the Joint Select Committee on Constitutional Reform. The absence has sparked controversy as lawmakers debate the monumental shift to establish Jamaica as a republic. Ramon Gordon has the details.
The move follows an ultimatum last week at the first meeting of the Joint Select Committee discussing Jamaica's transition to a republic. Opposition leader Mark Golding had warned that the PNP would withdraw from the process if the government failed to state its position on the Privy Council.
How can the vast majority of the Jamaican people be left behind, particularly in a process of decolonization? Why should they continue to remain deprived of the fundamental right of access to justice at the highest level?
Golding wants to make the Caribbean Court of Justice Jamaica's final appeals court. The boycott Wednesday left one of Jamaica's most important sit-downs without opposition input, raising questions about the unity of the process.
I was just seeking clarification on when you extended apologies on behalf of the leader of the opposition.
No, I did not extend the apology. I simply noted for the record what was communicated to me by the committee clerk, that the members indicated that they would not attend.
The absence of opposition members was impossible to ignore, with Minister Marlene Malahoo Fort expressing unease at what she called a dangerous politicization of a process critical to Jamaica's future.
Prime Minister Holness has been very deliberate in not politicizing this process. We can't set national goals about which there is no dispute, and then we start playing politics.
Golding's demands for clarity on whether Jamaica will adopt the CCJ remain at the heart of the conflict. Some critics are arguing it's time to close the door on the UK-based appeals court.
It is prohibitive because we have a weak currency, we have to pay in pounds, and many persons who would have been able to go to that court and possibly win their cases because of the cost of going there, justice has not been realized.
Is the PNP's stand a principled fight or a political gamble with potentially greater implications?
There is some principles behind why they're staying away from the entire process at this point, because they haven't had, I would say, assurances as it relates to what the next move would be. We do contribute to the Caribbean Court of Justice. As a matter of fact, one of the justices, he is indeed Jamaican. I was saying that Jamaica needs to come to the Caribbean Court of Justice. They have their points to score, and if their supporters are of the view that we need to look at this court issue immediately as an immediate part of the process, then, they're appealing to their supporters, and that's what political parties do.
The committee is set to address opposition inquiries at its next sitting. Ramon Gordon for CVM News.